Congressman O'Rourke had a big night tonight and a really big moment. Let's roll that clip right now.
I met the mother of a 15-year-old girl who was shot by an AR-15, and that mother watched her bleed to death over the course of an hour because so many other people were shot by that AR-15 in Odessa and Midland. There weren't enough ambulances to get to them in time. Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15, your AK-47. We're not going to allow it to be used against our fellow Americans anymore.
A powerful moment right there. Hell yes. You made it clear where you stand on this gun policy. Gun violence, mass shootings came to your hometown. And fair to say it changed the trajectory of your campaign?
I used to brag about how safe El Paso was, one of the safest cities in America, and I did so in part to make the point that we're safe not despite, but because we're a city of immigrants and the sons and daughters of immigrants. And yet that very fact is what drew that killer to us with a weapon of war that he should have never been able to buy. In fact, when that AK-47 came in, his mom called the cops in Allen, Texas and said, what in the hell does my son need? He's not in the military, doesn't need it to hunt, doesn't need it to defend himself. And they said, I'm sorry, ma'am, nothing we can do about it, perfectly legal. He drove that weapon 600 miles to El Paso, killed 22 people, grievously injured others. We're all connected. No matter how safe your city is, no matter how special your situation, you are part of a violent country. And we found that out on August 3rd in El Paso. In the face of that, we've got to make some changes. And literally every single family that I've visited with, the survivors, those who've lost a family member, are asking me to do something about this. And I had to come to the conclusion that as helpful and important as background checks and red flag laws and ending the sale of weapons of war is, it is not enough if there are millions, maybe more than 10 million AR-15s and AK-47s out there on the street.
So how do you get, the question then becomes, how do you get them back? It's an idea, but how do you implement it?
We're a nation of laws, and I fully believe in this country, in my fellow Americans, gun owners and non-gun owners alike, Republicans, independents, and Democrats. And I'll tell you why. Because I have been listening to them. I went to a gun show the day after I announced that proposal and listened to people who own AR-15s. Many of them who said, I would willingly give that weapon up. I don't need it. I like it. It's fun to shoot, but I don't need it to hunt. And I understand that it is part of the problem. So I think when we don't write anybody off, when we don't count them out, when we include them in the conversation and the solution, we might be surprised by what we're able to achieve. So I think that's the way forward, is to make sure that we ask every American to do the right thing, but that we take action after years, decades of doing nothing in the face of this violence.
Congressman O'Rourke, thank you so much, and thank you for joining us on this panel.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.